Hey friends, what's up, what's good? My name is Gabby and I'm back with another video. If you're not new here, hey girl, how you doing? Hey girl or boy, whoever is watching this video, what's up? If you are new here, like I said, my name is Gabby and I upload videos based on my entrepreneurial journey, business tips and tricks I learned along the way, and some self-improvement here and there. So if any of those topics interest you in any way, shape, or form, go ahead and subscribe down below. It is free. I'll wait. Okay, thanks. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be teaching you guys how to formulate body butters, because that is the first thing that I formulated for my business, Phoenix Rose. I do have a chemistry background, just to put that out there. I also want to just say a disclaimer: do research for yourself. If you don't want to follow this, there's a lot of research out there. There's a lot of courses that you can take on formulating, whether you want to formulate something more natural or whatever the case may be. So don't take what I say for Bible. Go out there and do your own research as well to supplement this with. But a lot of the videos that I've seen have been very complicated. Okay, they're adding emollients and esters and this, that, and the third, and I'm just like, for beginners, there's a simpler way. There's an easy way. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and explain what a body butter is. A body butter is a moisturizer like a lotion or cream, but it's different because it does not contain water, at least the formulation that I am speaking of. There is a such thing as emulsified body butters, but that can be for a later video. If you do want a video on that, go ahead and give this a thumbs up and I'll get it out for you guys as soon as possible. But this specific body butter I am speaking of is waterless, meaning it is an anhydrous product. So as far as this formulation goes, I'll be sharing the base first and the additives after. The first base that I would like to share with you is 75% solid butter to 25% liquid oil. You can go ahead and make up those percentages from how many ingredients you choose. For instance, you can do 25% cocoa butter, 25% mango butter, and 25% shea butter. You could also do 5% jojoba oil, 5% coconut oil, 5%, 5%, 5% until you get to 25% liquid oil. The second base ratio that I have is 80% solid butter to 20% liquid oil. Same thing goes for that. You can make up the percentage of butters however you choose to, as well as the oils. The difference between these base formulations is how you want your body butter to perform and how you want it to feel. Those ratios are not end all be all. Do what works for you, play around with it, experiment, do you, boo. I'm just sharing the base, okay? So now let's get into the additives. The first additive that I would like to speak about is vitamin E. It has amazing properties, but you don't need to use it at a high rate. So typically in my body butters, I will only add 1% of vitamin E. That being said, that 1% would come from the oil part of the base. Let me explain. If I am doing a 75% butter, 25% oil ratio for the body butter formulation, it would then be 24% oil, and that extra 1% would be going towards the vitamin E. Do I got you? The second additive that I would like to speak about is fragrance oils. Fragrance oils do have suggested usage rates because they should not be exposed in high quantities to the skin. When you order your fragrance oil on the website, there should be usage rates for the specific product you're trying to make, or a usage rate calculator that I suggest you use. For instance, Wholesale Supplies Plus does have a fragrance oil calculator, and that's how you would start to know what percentage of fragrance oil you would like in your body butter. Again, you can experiment. You can use a little bit more, you can use a little bit less, whatever you choose, it's up to you. But I wouldn't like double the IFRA suggested rate. Like, we're not doing that, okay? So now I will explain to you, after I add the vitamin E and the fragrance oil, how my formulation would look. It would be 75% butter, 18% oils, 6% fragrance oil, and 1% vitamin E. The third additive I would like to speak about is a hardener. I add hardeners at about 1 to 3% of my total formulation, and I would take those percentages from my solid butter portion of the formulation. And the last additive that I would like to speak about is Mica. Mica is how I color my products, the products that I do color. Mica is pretty much like loose eyeshadow. It is cosmetic grade. It is safe to use on your skin and things of that nature. I don't typically add it into my formulation because it's typically based on how I want the color to look. If I want it to be pastel, if I want it to be strong. So me personally, I just do it by like half teaspoon per batch. I do use the same batch size when I make products, so that's just what works for me. To each its own. Again, I would urge you to do your own research, figure out what works for you, experiment, get in your lab, do what you want to do, boo, and get to it, okay? So before this video ends, I would also like to add that you do not need to add a preservative into this specific product because it is an anhydrous product, meaning it does not contain water. But you don't know if your customers are going to be digging into the body butter with their wet hands. So if you do want to add a preservative, I would add it at 0.5 to 1% of your total formulation. And that would be taken out of the oil portion because typically preservatives are liquid. A good preservative that you could use for an anhydrous product is Optifin. Another good preservative that you could use is Cap 2 from TKB Trading, because I know a lot of y'all who are doing businesses are also selling cosmetics with like your body butters and skincares and stuff. So you can also just order it off TKB Trading. Cap 2 is for oil miscible products. Last but not least, make sure you choose your ingredients based on how you want your body butter to perform and what you want it to do. Be sure to do your own research just in case. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and hopefully it made sense. I'm not a teacher, but I am doing my best. That being said, there's enough money out there for all of you. So if you are starting your skincare business, link it down below, or cosmetics business, whatever business you got, link it down below. And hopefully this video inspired you to hustle, boss up, and design your dream life, because if I can do it, you can do it too. So let's get to the shmoney, honey. Bye.